This is the world's first 3D printed coral disc. So the idea is that I will put some corals. I'm a big fan of Cycloceras. I'm going to put them on this disc so that they're off the bottom, and the bottom is always getting dirty and sandy, and algae is growing on the bottom. I have not a great success with Cycloceras on the bottom of my tank, so I decided to try building a little disc, and it was very successful. A small round disc to put them on. Off the bottom, flow gets underneath and on top. The disc that I have printed, let me show you, is right there. You see one? It just holds one Cycloceras. But I decided now it's time for something bigger. So I made a big round disc, and I wanted it closed so that I could even take it out of the water. And I have a little edge that is crucial, so they don't wander off and fall off the disc. And I wanted it closed, the bottom, so that I could even take it out of the tank. Some water will be in, covering the Cycloceras for some examination or whatever. But indeed, some sand was collecting on the discs and couldn't get anywhere, so I decided to perforate it so that the sand can fall through the holes. I was afraid maybe some predators would get underneath and start nibbling on the bottom of the Cycloceras. But I think, well, I don't know, I've never seen anything like that. Like, you know, you have this for other for the shells, you have these rock boring worms or whatever. Well, for Cycloceras, well, I don't know, we'll see. So this is necessary, and you can even, I will even put some frag plugs in it, so they will be 3/8 cylinders, and or 9 millimeters. These are 10 millimeter holes, and you can just stick them in there. I think it will be very handy. So let's see. I'll put it in the water. So it's crucial that you print it in solid, so 100% fill, otherwise it will float. I tried that. That didn't work. So this is all solid. You can see that it doesn't really print this very nicely because it's solid. It starts to glob when you have a big solid part. I didn't even glue this one. This was a 12 meter hole and 12 millimeter hole and a 11.9 pin. Snug fit. Let's see if it holds. I don't know. Otherwise, you use the rock glue, the coral glue. I'm gonna put 4 Cycloceras on here. And now the big question is, and I would like some help from you. The question is, the classical question comes now: round or square? Should I make the disc square? If I make it round, and the bigger the diameter of round, you're gonna lose a lot of space here to put corals. I like the round because I might even experiment with light per disc, so that would be very efficient, using not a lot of power. And then I think you need a round disc, I don't know, with square. But if the diameter gets larger than this, you're going to lose a lot of space to put your corals. But maybe the downside of a square one or a rectangular one is you might block the flow when you have multiples of these, or touching the side, and now you always have water flow coming up or down in the corners. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, what do you think round or square? And of course, well, if you can improve, please do. It's an Onshape. All my models are on Onshape. I'm not sponsored or anything. I don't want to be sponsored. Onshape is just brilliant. And so all my models are in Onshape. You can find it. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm going to put it in the tank now. And this was Print the World. Feel free to copy and improve if you can. Thank you.